The 13-year-old boy who turned his Noblesville classroom into a crime scene learned his punishment today. The shooting in May at Noblesville West Middle School injured a student and teacher. Call 6 Investigates Paris Lubell explains what happens next.
That's right. The judge putting him in the custody of the Indiana Department of Corrections until his 18th birthday, but we're now learning he could actually get out before he turns 18. The judge making the decision after a second day of hearings in the Noblesville West Middle School shooting. The 13-year-old admitting guilt on the first day of hearings last week, but most of the time in court on both days centered around where the teen should serve his detention. The teen's attorney saying he should be at an inpatient psychiatric facility for treatment, but the prosecutor arguing that he should be at an Indiana Department of Correction facility. The judge making the decision to send him to an Indiana Department of Correction juvenile facility and recommending he remain there until he's 18. But in juvenile court, it's considered an indeterminate sentence, and it's up to the Department of Correction to determine when the teen's released. And with good behavior, that could be before he's 18.
He could be released sooner, obviously, once he gets done with whatever programs they have there. Most of the programs the state listed for the DOC are for sex abuse and alcohol substance abuse. There's very little actual emotional treatment there. So when he gets through those few programs, he's going to be released from the DOC.
Department of Corrections will ultimately make the determination after treating him and dealing with all of the situations or assessments that determine what needs to be done or provided for. Obviously, I think the whole community, given the acts for that day, the whole community will be concerned when he's released.
No matter what, when he is released from the custody of the Department of Corrections, he will be under probation here in Hamilton County. We have much more coverage right now inside the RTV6 app and at theindychannel.com. In Noblesville, Paris Lubell, RTV6.
RTV6 is not naming the teen because he was charged as a juvenile, not an adult. The judge said he will go to an Indiana Department of Correction juvenile facility, and there are 2 in the state. The Logansport Juvenile Correctional Facility is in Cass County. It holds up to 125 inmates. The typical population are teens, all at risk levels from 12 to 18. The Logansport facility also serves as the state's intake facility, so he'll make at least one stop there. The second option is the maximum security Pendleton Juvenile Correctional Facility. It typically holds about 200 inmates, but has the capacity to house up to 391. The Madison County facility includes a 48-bed isolation complex. There are outdoor recreational areas within a secured, fenced perimeter.